Okay guys, sorry about the delay. I was still getting things prepared. But yeah, welcome back to Animator's Laundromat Adventures. Today we're doing one cycle that we have never done before. And that's the white cycle. There's going to be another one at 10:35 p.m. in my zone. Following that one, then it's going to be the sanitary cycle. But for now, we're doing the white cycle. Hey, Samsung lad. So you can see, we have a bunch of white clothes here. That one's not exactly white, but it's super close to white. So I'll count that as a part of the load. So hey, Camila. I see your new member in here. Unless maybe I've seen you before and I just don't remember. Okay. I'm gonna go get the detergent. And this time we're using Foca again. Foca liquid. So let's see. Open up the thing of Foca. Put in, I think, like I'll start at a half cap. Go by going to the edge. And that's Mexico. I see. Hang on. Okay. Oh, hey, Aiden. Haven't seen you on here in a while. So the white cycle. Ah, I see. So we have the white cycle here. And we're going to do default settings here. Started it up. Draining out the remainder. Turn on my light so you can see. It does do load sensing, yeah. Hang on. Dang it. Oh, wait. so that's semi-hot water. Is that in the restroom? Yeah, that's where I usually run the mega washer. I mean, it's the only place I really can run it without anything leaking. I think half cap was good. How's life going? It's going good. I'm on like the summer vacation and stuff. Well, not really much vacation because I haven't really gone anywhere yet. Yeah, summer break. Four-month anniversary. Oh, your channel? That's nice. Also, you might notice I haven't actually done a full cycle stream on the mega washer in a while. Or really any of my washers. I'm just gonna turn off my light for now. Just in case. See the next one. Okay. A little bit dark. I'm just turning off my light to save, to keep it from overheating, cause it was gonna turn itself off anyways at any time. I mean, because you know how sometimes my light turns off unexpectedly? I'm like, what happened to my light? And then all of a sudden I can't even turn it on anymore. Oh, I'm not zoomed in. I guess the camera's really close. I'm gonna check the time on that. It says about 6 minutes. Okay. So yeah, we still have that light up there. I just think there should be like another light like up there as well. Like so it can really get angled into the washer. And that way I don't have to have my light on all the time. Oh, hey, Grayson. I saw your premiere last night of the Dexter T400. Some of the time... Oh, hey, Eli. Some of the time... So, Grayson, some of the time I was recording, like, a video of the Mega Washer. Oh, Caroline requested it, huh? That's nice. Let's see. Yeah, because my camera happens to heat up very fast, so that's why I have my light off for now. But I still have lighting on. If I turn it off, it just makes it a little darker, but I turn it on, it just makes it look a little brighter. It was from your middle school when you started 5th grade. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. There's about 3 minutes left. I would keep my light on to the 2-minute mark, but I'm having a feeling that's just gonna make it worse. Like, the light's just gonna turn itself off before it gets to the 2-minute mark. Because of the semi-hot water, it's kind of hard to see to the timer. Like, especially without the light on. Although I can kind of see it there. Here we go. There's the cooldown fill. I gotta brace myself. Because it's probably going to go over the top. Oh, your brother got a new car. Oh, nice. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, my God. That's why I hate it when it does the cooldown fill like that. At least it actually cools down the water a little bit. Oh, 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 oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Phew. At least that time it didn't do it. There it goes again. Again, one of my stutters and one of my streams. Oh my god, it's doing it again, do it again. You remember I stuttered like that once? Yeah. You can kind of see that pouring out the top of the, well, I wouldn't say the top, but the edge of that drain hose there. Alright, hang on, viewers. Pause in the cycle just for a second. Hang on. Actually, never mind. I could just still run it. Just gotta have the light on. Sunday, you're going back to Mexico. Oh, nice. Oh. Type 2 in this live chat if you do compact portable stream tomorrow and Sunday. I also say 2. I would type it, but from where I'm streaming from, I can't really type in the chat unless it's from another machine, so I'm just saying 2 here. Oh my god! It just splashed on me. Yep. Oh, that's messy. Okay, okay. Run the washer here. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, viewers, just ignore that background. But it seems it's actually gonna soak for like 2.5 minutes, I think. Yeah, it seems to be soaking before it drains. Oh, right, light. But then again, it makes it darker. I'll just have to keep my light on for a while. It better not turn itself off. Because I swear, if it turns itself off, I'm gonna go crazy. Now I think I could have put in like a full cap of Foca instead of just half a cap, because that's not very much suds in there. But then again, I'd only have to do one rinse for that, so yeah. I mean, who could say no to only having to do one rinse? Although it does do the super rinse either way. Here we go. Okay, now I can turn off my light. There we go. It's just soaking. I think it does that for the white cycle, cause I think I know why it soaks like that. Cause for if white stuff has like any stains that need soaking. But still, I don't get why it does it for only 2.5 minutes. And we are now draining. Yeah, I mean, who would say no to having to only do one rinse? But again, I think that's a larger load, so I might have to give it a while to balance, or just try to balance it the right way. Now, some of these have some colors on it, but I'm just putting them in here because they're mostly white. Like, most of it is white. And not very much of them is color on these white clothes here. Unbalanced, it says. I'm gonna try to put that shirt in on the other side here. See if that evens it out. Nope, it did not. But then again, I think I put it on the wrong side. I'll try the other side and see if that does anything. It did not do anything. Oh my god. Is that balanced? Nope, it is not. That's definitely not balanced, I can tell. There we go. Now that's balanced. I think that might have been the main source of it. Yeah, still shaking a little bit, but at least not a lot. Still balanced. Unbalanced. Unbalanced again. Okay. Still unbalanced. I mean, that's better. But let's see if a shirt puts it into balance. No, it flew out. That's why I really gotta tuck that in. It basically kind of feels like a full load wash. Same balance as before I put the shirt in. But let's put in that final shirt there and see. By the way, that's Adventure Time, the Cartoon Network show. And I am a fan of Adventure Time. Okay. That's not gonna handle that balance. There we go, that's better. Oh wow. Okay, I think that should do it. Yep, just about. 2.5 minutes of the intermediate spin, as usual. Yeah, camera's heating up again, so I'm just turning off the light to make sure it doesn't overheat. Also, that part was loose, so I just kind of used my fist and hammered it back in. That's what that sound was, in case you were wondering. And I know that was balanced, but filtration rinse is not a part of default settings, so we won't be doing the filtration rinse, even though I really want to, because it would take forever for it to balance again on the final spin. Really? What did I say about saying that meme on my channel? Again, really? Okay, that was better, but it got retracted for some reason. Really? Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god! Still has that meme in it. Don't say it on my channel. Every time you say that meme, I'm just gonna remove it. In fact, if someone says it on my stream, while they're on stream with me, I will literally just delete the stream. But luckily, no one's on stream with me for this one, so I don't have to delete it. Oh my god, there it goes again. Stop saying that meme on my channel. Seriously. You're just tricking me into thinking that you're not gonna do it, aren't you? Because I know what you're planning. I knew it all along. Seriously, you need to stop saying that on my channel. I do not approve of it. Also, something that kind of surprises me is that, it actually changed from, semi-hot to semi-cold very quickly on the main wash when it did the cooldown fill. Also, look at that. We're going over the top in the front. I swear, if you're saying again, I'm literally going to yell. Basically, what it's doing is, I think it's like over-rinsing it to like try to get the extra studs out that might be hidden in the clothes or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just its way. Maybe that's just its way of soaking on the rinse cycle. There we go. Now it has stopped, so we're chilling. Seriously though, don't say it on my channel or I'm going to get very loud. And you do not want to hear my angry side. Okay, that is not approved of either. Because I was told that that is like another inappropriate number, and I'm not going to say why. Alright, deleting again. Seriously, don't say that meme on my channel! Or I might have to ban you from my channel, you got that? Because I do not approve of that meme being said on my channel. I said stop saying it! What was the retracted one? I'm curious. Unless maybe it was just that number again. Now again, here's the funny way I did it to make it drain. It didn't work that time, but it worked that time. So we're draining again now for the final spin. Drain. I just have these rolled up so they don't get wet, but they have already gotten wet now because of the water splashing from the washer. From the mega washer here. Well, that did not go as planned. Ah! Great, now that's on my hand again. I hate when that gets on my hand. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It got in the inner drum too. Probably from the clothes. Just checking to make sure we get them all out before we put the clothes in, because I do not like all that fur getting on my clothes. You know how I get about that. I've been saying it for months, ever since I started streaming back in December 2025. Okay, so let's get that. Okay. Down there for the final spin. Okay, I'll put that in there. Doesn't look very white. That shirt right there doesn't look very white at all. Adventure Time again, the Cartoon Network show. Do not be unbalanced, I swear. I swear, if you're unbalanced, I'm gonna go crazy. Mega washer. We actually should have been finished in 4 minutes, but guess we're gonna be finished later. It actually did balance well the first time, but I'm just going to push those down there so it doesn't try to fly out, because I'm having a feeling it might try to. And I'm just deciding to not use the lid of spin anymore, because that's like an extra thing. I'm actually almost surprised it actually balanced well the first time that time. But yeah, there's the final spin that has just started up. I mean, shaking a little bit, but at least it's not a lot. If you're still watching, type in the letter Y. What did that one say? Oh, right, the emojis, I remember now. Haven't got any likes on here yet. Surprising. Okay, those ones are almost dry over there. Those ones I washed last night in the premiere, that just premiered. That premiered this morning. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm keeping the Mega Washer steady with my feet, so it doesn't try to slide all over the place. Even though we do have a longer cord power strip, though. Okay, now I'm turning my light back on. And by the way, for those of you who want to see the front view of it now, well, here it is. For the last of a spin cycle. I'm still holding it steady with my feet. anything, I don't know if it's even possible, but when I get my own house, I might have to bolt that thing to the ground, because I feel like it's a hard mount machine, because it doesn't have suspension on it. I mean, you could tell obviously it doesn't have suspension because that thing. I just like to think of the underside as suspension, because like the way it loosened like that and made it shake and made the belt fall off a few months ago, if you might remember. The belt fell off and I had to put it back on. I had to take the whole thing apart to get the belt back on. And to tighten the suspension. Well, what I call suspension. But what suspension really is if you have like the rods and springs on it. But that machine doesn't have that, so that's why I think I might bolt it to the ground once I find a permanent spot for it in my own house one day. And they say that you should bolt the hard mount washers to the ground, so I think I might make all my Washometer washers soft mount, probably, meaning like giving them suspension. I mean, because very much all LG machines are soft mount. Okay, there we go. So that load is now finished. And I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do for the sanitary cycle later, but I'll try to have it figured out by then. Ow. I just hit my hand on the casing here. I think that's casing, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that was the bright white cycle. If you have an LG washer, you might see the bright white cycle on the knob. It really depends on what model you have. So like if you have a 3600, you won't see the bright white cycle on the knob, because I have a 3600 and it doesn't have a bright white cycle on the knob, so you won't see it. So you won't see it either if you have a 3600. But if you have like a 4000 or something, you'll most likely see the bright white cycle on there. Or an 8900, I think that one has the bright white cycle as well. I do remember the 3900 having it though. That's the one I wanted to get, but instead we ended up getting the 3600. So, guess I'm making videos of the 3600 now since January. It's kind of funny. I started making videos of the Mega Washer in December. Well, I got it in December. Then I started making videos of the 3600 in January. But making washer videos for like the whole time I've had this channel, like ever since I made it on November 11th, 2024. I still remember the exact date. And I even posted a video of the G&W washer right after I made the channel here. And had so many great washers that unfortunately had to go. But now we have the Mega Washer here, so that's good. So anyways, we're about to end the stream, so we're gonna